Hey guys, I'm RozaldVaneGAME, and welcome back to another episode of Vampyr. Where we last left off was we basically talked with Swansea. Sorry. Yes, we talked to Dr. Swansea, and he gave us some information about like a politician who's technically their benefactory, who's just like paying for the hospital, and they need the help of our character of Jonathan to help them figure out like what's going on with the benefactory, who's a politician for some reason. I don't know why they're a politician, but they are exactly what they are. Last episode I did pick up some documents, so here I am today doing a little bit of a pause and read kind of situation for you guys if you want to pause and read. I'm actually going to quit reading a lot of them because some of them just feels a little bit too... Well, I'll probably read the letters more than the ones that are like these, where it's just like big documents. I think these are just more like backgrounds to the world that I think are nice to have, but I feel like or not everybody, but like a good majority of folks who don't want to read it just usually don't end up reading it. But it's nice to see some world building in context of texts. I think that I like to build a world from the fact of like talking to individuals and stuff like that. I think because there's more of those than meets the eye, I think, in a conversation, compared to, because it feels kind of like more dynamic than to see the written informations and stuff. But nothing against the writing. I think there's a lot of room for a lot of things in writing that could take too much time for me to just get through, I think. But it looks like something about the Brotherhood being in a different place. Yeah, they're just talking about how their work is taking them from from Great Britain to other places in general. All right, there was a letter that we read. Rakesh, yes, Pembroke Hospital, and then Rakesh said something about talked to Swansea about something. Oh yeah, he paid Swansea money to make himself look like a real doctor, but he's not. He's just a doctor medic from the field, from the war, but is like, he just wanted to find a place basically to work, but he just couldn't do anything about it, so he just chose this place in general. And I believe that unlocked a few information about certain people, which is Rakesh. Rakesh is not afraid of death. Rakesh has been appointed as a medic by mistake during the war. Oh, I see. So he just chose to continue his role as a medic in the hospital, even though he's not really a medic in the field. And then Thoreau's medical skills have been questioned in the past. Strickland's skills have been questioned in the past. Interesting. So this guy actually has a bit of like bad past sort of thing.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Of course. I don't know where to get water yet, but anyways, I said I was gonna power up my character here. Give some upgrades to him. To Jonathan here. Okay. So, Claus has done a lot for me, and then autography is like not that bad either. But I really do want to continue upgrading the simple stats, like the fast regens and hard biting and stuff like that, because I think they've been pretty useful nonetheless. Blood condition, but I really wish I could upgrade my weaponry, because I think that's one of the biggest problems. Oh yeah, the absorption increases your blood absorption when using bite in combat. Yes, I need this because I screwed myself greatly. Every time I try to consume blood, I'm just like, wait, I need to consume more blood because I'm not getting any better. Stamina would be nice in general, but it requires 600, which I'm at 1155, so it's near like 1200 almost, which could have given me 2, but I'll take 1. I don't want to get the other. I can't get the other actually. What else do I want? Shadow Veil. When walking, spring. You perform a supernatural move to your target and causes damage upon landing. How much do I need for this one? 2,000. That's a lot for the next upgrade. How about you? 1,300 for healing. That's not much of an increase, though. 50 healing only? An increase of 50 healing? That's a little shoddy for me. Let's do extra health. Might as well. And that shall confirm it. Oh, I forgot the confirmation requires holding as well. Alright, cool. I think we're good for what we need. Oh, what is this? Major district events. Every night, the consequences of your actions may improve or degrade the district's health status. It can only be degraded due to diseases spreading among citizens. Major district events. The more lives you take, the unhealthier a district becomes. Oh, that makes no sense though. It doesn't make any sense because the less people you have, the lower the spread of diseases should be, because that makes more sense. But in the case of the Pembroke Hospital, yes, the less people we have here, the harder it is to treat patients, because it means that people are going to get unhealthy over time. Unless you get rid of the bad apples, obviously, then those people will probably most likely... those bad apples could just probably help or hurt more of like the bad things and stuff like that, I guess. I don't know. If a district's health status drops below the critical threshold, it will plunge into chaos. It is for you to decide of a district's fate. Alright, so that means, yeah, because we cured Mortimer's from his weird disease thing, his fatigue. Clay is dead, sadly enough. We don't know who the other two individuals are yet, so we'll have to wait and see about that. Otherwise, I would not try and affect anyone. Yeah, I can deal with Ellswood, but I'm not gonna do that because literally I feel like killing Ellswood would just hurt Howcroft on her behavior in the hospital, I feel like. Fedek, I don't want that either. He has kids. It just makes it such a dilemma, a moral dilemma. These two I definitely don't think deserve to live, but I honestly don't want to take him down because we only have one hospital transportation person, which is Milton, and he's the only guy who's doing it. But he also offers really bad services to other people. Like, he's really causing problems for some people, as well as Pippa, who's just really not trying to help. She's just there because she needs the money, or she just needs a job. Ooh, what? Serious? Okay. Stable. Okay, we don't know that district yet. And the docks, which is stable at the moment, but very scary nonetheless. Maybe if I can help Dyson cure his fatigue, maybe. I would love to do that, but anyways. We're good. So we are level 9 now. We're closing in on the level that we need to have in order to transport against the, to deal with the enemies on the one spot, I guess. Let's see what's over here. Man, my running animation's funny. But yeah, in the last episode, at the end, I said that it felt like a kind of like Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And I mean, the real reason why I feel like that is that the camera angles kind of feel like they're shot to shot for conversations that are similar in a weird way. And like on top of that, the conversations felt a bit stale, I think. A little bit of a stale thing, where it's like it flips, like this conversation. Like the conversation didn't feel smooth with each other. It felt like the conversation just got disconnected in the middle of itself in a weird way. What is this? Oh yeah, hospital's full. I already read that, but it seems like some stuff got stocked up. Some stuff got stocked up, it seems. Alright, where are we headed here? What is this? We're headed that way? I want to follow the main path of the game so far because we don't have a lot of side stuff to do yet. But we will eventually have to do some side stuff anyways.
I met him in New York once.
If only there were more of us, with less resignation and more determination.
I know I can count.
Okay, who's this again? Oh, the politician.
Flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Again.
You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
Her eyes look dead a little
You're
bit.
a vamp.
Yeah.
The lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
I kind of had a feeling that it was her, but I didn't really know. Because I felt like she felt like a vampire because of the way she looks, like very pale. And the way she presents herself seems a little bit like a vampire. I'm glad to see you.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
What? That's kind of strange. Patients have given you trouble?
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
I'm wondering if she's a pillar to a particular district, but anyways. What am I supposed to say? Believe you? I don't get how this matters anyways.
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
Ooh. Interesting.
Pardon my boldness, your ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood. But the questions need wait.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
Oh. Interesting. So she's telling us not to kill the culprit, but instead help her out.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
Yeah.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Well, I know why she can't solve this herself, because they'll probably technically show that information off completely.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Wait, does that mean the blackmailer is actually in this hospital?
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient, or their family.
Oh, okay. So the first case is literally involved in this hospital. That's interesting to me.
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to deal with it yourself, if I may.
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze, the blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid.
I see.
Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
Interesting. Okay.
Please continue. Every detail is essential.
True.
I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates.
Dates.
My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Oh. Is it true?
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
I just want to know. I mean, I just need information. Yeah. Why the... It doesn't matter if it's, like, associated to you or not, but I just want to know if it's true or not.
Excuse my impertinence, your ladyship. This is not an interrogation. I assure you that this line of questioning is in your best interest.
Yeah.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition
Oh.
with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones.
Huh.
Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Alrighty. Okay, so we got all the information we can get from her. Harriet Jones is our suspect of the day. For the latest gossip, that is. I don't know who Harriet Jones is yet, but I think I might have spoken with her once, at least. Alright, let's see the number of people we got here. So, yeah, it seems like, oh no, she's not in this. Interesting. Ashbury is not within any of these categories. That's really interesting. I didn't think that. That's crazy. Okay. So Ashbury is not part of any of the categories in this space. But, yeah. The harder they fall. Oh, there's a case between the two. Ooh, that's interesting. I should probably pursue this too. The harder they fall case or side quest. I want to know. Because I want to know what the hell went down for those guys. Alright. Let's see. I don't think I know who Harriet Jones is. Beatrice Goswick? No. Nope. She's a nurse, I think, right? Beatrice Jones. No, I'm not seeing a name of that sort. Dorothy Crane is not the person we need. Nope. Okay, so it makes it look like we're gonna have to look into the hospital further to find whoever this person may be. Never spoken with this person before, I guess, then. Yeah, it looks like I've never spoken to this person before.
Simpletons, these nurses.
Oh.
Bred with no respect.
This door is locked on purpose, wasn't it? Yeah, this door was locked to me because I couldn't get in here last time. I guess they locked it up because they didn't want us to go ahead with the story too far in. Royal Garden Hall Theatre. Clyde Fitch presents Doris Fletcher. Sappho. Interesting. Junk. Okay.
What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
I'm not an intern, though.
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse, or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
What? You like gossip?
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined to say you enjoy this type of idle gossip.
God's honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here. Most of these bitches would let you freeze to death before getting you a blanket.
I love her attitude. I actually do. It's kind of interesting.
You seem to know more about the goings-on here than anyone else. Beware, Miss Jones, in case suspicion should fall on you.
That's it. Blame the old and infirm. I see those little bitches' greedy little eyes. Just waiting for me to pop off they are.
Wow, she's really aggressive.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
I already
Thank you
know.
for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on.
I already know.
See you on the next round.
I already know who it is. We've talked to Pippa before, and we literally...
The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
That's really something I didn't pick up, apparently. Coldinine? Coldinine? So I already know who's in a relationship, and I kind of had my suspicions that it would have been Pippa and the driver. But my god, really? It has to be those two? When I said earlier at the beginning of this episode that I would not want to kill the two of them, or at least incite some sort of bad thing to them, they seem to be having it out for themselves. They have a lot of problems kicking in their territory. It's really bad. It's real bad, and I'm not having fun for that. Oh, there's a thing here. There's a lot of items here, really. They have a lot of stocked up.
Damn.
Do I want to talk to these two? Do I want to talk to those two, or do I want to talk to Pippa right off the bat? I want to talk to Pippa right off the bat, but I'm just worried that, like, I might not get enough information out of it, so I might talk to the other two nurses first, maybe? Since we already know the solution on who's...
You have the right to disapprove of our methods, and you will kindly apologize when you're feeling better.
So we already know who the nurse is, the nurse of the problem, but I just want to try to see what the other nurses have to offer in information in comparison to Pippa, because I know Pippa is already the guilty one, and she already said don't care about it. Pippa clearly said she didn't care about it, so it just kind of shows a lot that she didn't really care.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Ooh, yeah, I forgot we have another side quest with her. Okay, let's see what other things we got. Nothing? Nothing. Alright, let's talk about the hospital criminal background.
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor. Just like the patients.
Interesting, so she knows nothing almost.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Okay, so it sounds like, not much here.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Okay, so she's not the one, it seems. As it should be. I want to talk to this guy about the side quest, though.
Good evening, Dr. Tibbets.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
A little bit of a shady business, yes.
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in this hospital?
I have no time for such triviality, my dear colleague. We're here to save lives.
Goodbye, Dr. Tibbets.
Interesting, it doesn't even let me do the side quest thing. Is it that I need to do something else? Find the cause of death. Perhaps I should conduct my own investigation to determine the real cause. Oh, so maybe I might have, like... Yeah, I might have, like, not did the thing that I was supposed to do. Okay. In that case, I may need to go back into that underground space to reevaluate the character body, the little dead body, so I can reevaluate who caused that death. No, I want to talk to the other nurse, Nurse Crane. Dorothy's over here. Why? Why is Dorothy all the way out here? And Dorothy's all the way out here. Why?
What must I do?
Oh, eavesdropping. Press V to activate your senses. If a citizen is behaving suspiciously, their heart rate will emanate a distinctive glow. By looking at the citizen, you'll unlock a special interaction. Look for Dorothy Crane.
Relax. What must I do?
Who is this individual? It's this mobster, so... Wait, is Dorothy Crane actually the wife of Cox?
We've dodged death so many times. Oswald, can't just die like this. Relax.
Oh, there they are.
Don't worry, we're safe.
Oh, there she
Sure
is.
you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals. Or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
Oh,
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
that is so strange, but she's working for the mob, I guess? Oh, we're following the guy. That's strange that she just took a boat and we're not being detected by the fact that we just... Okay, let me double check this. Is that a new quest to deal with? No, it's just so random. Like a super duper random thing. Oh, we can go underground. This seems highly scary for me because I don't feel like Poplar sewers. Not gonna handle that just yet. I'm not gonna do that. I will leave it be for now. I'm not in the mood for that middle ground of like work to do. I think that enough is being done right now. I have too many other things to worry about. And that is not many of anything. Alright, who is this fella? He's been standing around here.
Please, sir. I need help bad.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir. Newton Blight. I've lost my mate. Can't find him anywhere.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. Please, calm down and give me more details.
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir. We were en route for the hospital, but... well, we had a disagreement. And Oswald ran off towards the canal.
How long have you been searching for him?
I can't go there. Too many rats by the water. Fucking rats. Can't stand them since the war, sir. Can't stand them at all.
Don't be ashamed, Mr. Blight. Many soldiers who survived the trenches suffer from musophobia. I'll see what I can do for your friend.
Alright, so your friend's location?
Where was your friend the last time you saw him?
He went down by the canal. He didn't want to go to the hospital. I think he went to the sewers on purpose.
Oh.
So I couldn't go after him.
So that's probably the guy that Crane gave, Crane probably gave that bottle to help that person, maybe.
This is a dangerous part of town. What are you doing here?
We were looking for the Pembroke Hospital. We both need help. Treatment, I mean. To get some sleep. Just need to feel better, sir.
What can you tell me about yourself?
I'm Oswald's best friend. We served in the same regiment, sir. Taken care of each other since we came back from the front.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Oswald Thatcher. We survived the war together. Oswald is nervous and quite fragile since we came back from the war.
I have all the information I need for now. If I find anything out about your friend, I'll let you know as soon as I can.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Alright, well, I mean... Retrieve the thug in the sewers. Oh, wait, am I supposed to deal with that now? Because of the fact that Crane was seen... Oh, so that was part of the actually, like... That was actually part of that mission, isn't it? That's so weird to me, because it's like... Somehow, somewhere, Pippa gets released or got like ignored, I guess? That is a vampire. Blood! Oh my. Wow. That enemy was like torn to shreds almost. Yeah, the blood-sucking thing is really... Like, that upgrade really did help a lot, though. The blood-sucking upgrade was really, really good so far. I might do more of it, because if that gives me a lot more blood back, then I'll technically do that more often to help me get my feed done. Because I need to get the feeding done as much as possible. Also, I got 910 XP already. Jeez. Alright, we're kind of out of time. But I'm going to go in here again, because apparently the main story wants me to go through this, apparently. I'll go through this in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Nobody Minds. Hope you guys have a great, amazing day. Good night to everyone for watching this. Next episode, let's go ahead. Follow this path down the sewers and see where the hell, where the heck the characters are at. Let me say something first. Is that part of the main mission or anything? No, it's weird because the one guy who asked for help, this guy, Blight, is telling us to look for his friend, and his friend is down here, right? Thatcher, whatever his name is. Like, kind of strange, really strange, that they just want me to look for him in here while I just have no clue what's going on down here in terms of what's going on in these main story stuff. So we're gonna have to see what we know so far in here. So we'll deal with that in the next episode. I'm believing this is the real true path of what we need to follow. I think Pippa isn't guilty, but I think we already know full information of who Pippa is, and Pippa is technically only cheating the patients, but not so much as Ashbury. I don't think she has anything to do with Ashbury. I think that would have led me to nothing, honestly, besides the fact of knowing the information behind how she's married or having a relationship with the driver character of Milton. Yeah, having a relationship with Milton secretly in the whole hospital, which really doesn't really change much, honestly, because I don't think these two had anything to do with the whole blackmailing stuff. But I thought they were at first, because I was like, wait, maybe she's in trouble. But in general, we're just following gossip and not really getting any useful information that was supposedly gonna help us figure out what the hell the person is for behind the what the hell the real person behind the whole situation is at. But anyways, that's it for this episode. See you guys in the next one, or Nobody Minds. So, Roz, out.